up, Chad? You're like,
what's going on, brother? Give me 1 second, and I'm just setting my camera up. How's it going, man?
I'm pretty good. Can't see you, but I'm doing fucking great, man. How you doing?
Doing awesome. He'll see me in just a second. There we go. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Chad,
How's it going, bro?
you got any clothes that aren't black? There's like black.
No, it's only black.
Like every time I've heard you, you're just all fucking black.
No colors. No colors.
Is there any reason for that? Why you like black so much?
I don't know. It makes me look slimmer. Hides my gut.
Well, you ready to get started? You cool to start?
Yeah, let's do it. Looks like I think we're already live on Facebook, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so I basically just ask you some random questions and then give you a chance to provide whatever value you want to provide to people out there, and then we just talk about all the shit you have to sell so people can go buy it.
Sounds good. I'm actually gonna pull up. Makes me look so. I'm pulling up the Facebook on the side, so if any comments come in, we can answer those. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it, Chad. Tell me about your childhood, man. How was your childhood?
Childhood was pretty good, pretty crazy, but pretty good. Was born in Israel. Moved here when I was 3 years old, down in South Florida. Fun fact here: parents got divorced when I was 3 years old. Moved down here, then got remarried like 10 years later. Crazy, I know.
Are they still married?
They are still married.
Were you? I don't want you to take offense of this or anything, but were you a bully in school? Did you bully people in school?
No, I was always a nice guy.
You were the nice guy. What did you want to be when you were a kid? Like, what did you dream about being when you grew up?
I never had any clue, to be honest. I know I was always into like computers and mainly computers. I remember always it's funny because I remember when I first bought my first laptop. It was like this shitty little laptop PC, like, you know, and I'm obsessed with, and we might have a debate here, but I'm obsessed with Mac. I don't know about you. So I'm an Apple guy. We're not going to go into that whole car. Are you a PC guy?
Yeah, I like to build my own shit, man. I like to build.
There you go. Okay. But I remember way back in the day, right? When I remember I got my first I think I got my first laptop when I was in like high school, right? I wasn't like super wealthy or anything growing up, so I had to like go out and earn my own shit and buy my shit. I remember my first laptop. It was a shitty PC, and I really wanted a Mac, right? I wanted the Mac laptop when it came out, and I just couldn't afford it because it was like $1,000 or whatever it is. So I went to Walmart, got a shitty PC for like $150 or whatever it was. And then stayed up for days just adding all like the Mac softwares and trying to hack it. So when I opened my PC, it would look like a Mac, right? So I had a PC that was a Mac. So that's kind of when the computer stuff started for me. I know it sounds stupid, but that was like me just like being obsessed with computers. And then from there, it was graphic design. Started going into graphic design when I started the actual company in 2009. We started off as actually a graphic design and printing company, which not a lot of people know about. So we weren't even a marketing company. We weren't a web design company. We didn't do any of that. We just graphic design and printing. And that was like that for like the first like year or two. I was the Craigslist spammer.
So are you a judgmental person? Do you like judge other people?
No, not really. Why?
So if somebody was like to interview you and smoke weed during your interview, you wouldn't judge them or anything like that?
No, not at all, dude. To each their own.
Awesome. So tell me about your education. Like, what did you go to school for?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to I'm gonna go. Give me 1 second because I can't hear what you're saying. Let me pull up my input levels. Nope, my speaker's on. All right, cool. What was the last question you had?
I was just curious about your education. Like, what was your education?
Went to high school, did high school, then went to 2 years of college, and that got killed there. Didn't continue college. Started my agency while I was in college, and from there on was literally just living the agency life for the most part.
So you started your own company while you were in college. Did you ever work for anybody else? You had like a traditional job.
I did not in the agency space, but I worked at two restaurants, waiter, grill person. Um, I worked at beach stores doing like henna tattoos, selling clothes. This is when I was younger, more in high school days. Um, and I think the entrepreneur journey for me was probably around like 20ish, maybe when I hit 20 years old. That's when I started my company. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I want to go out and make my own money and do my own thing. How can I do it? So from there, I started doing the printing stuff. I was into graphic design. I would go out. I would post like 100 times a day on Craigslist back then when Craigslist didn't really have those banning rules. Um, I was a guy where when you log into Craigslist, you were like, who the fuck is this guy posting? Who's this guy posting 1,000 ads a day? That was me. So I was posting in every city, posting. Um, and I would get phone calls, and that's how I would make money for a couple of years. I was selling graphic design services. I was doing like business cards, flyers, Facebook page designs, um, a bunch of really random shit, anything that had graphics attached to it. Then I started building websites. Then from websites, started doing marketing. Then started actually accelerating in all those things, building a sales team, building an agency, and now we have the agency dashclicks. We have a bunch of crazy stuff going on here.
Yeah, I want to ask you a lot about that, but I'm curious, man. What was that? What was that transition like? Like, how did you make that transition from, I guess selling beats and fucking hamburgers and shit to saying, finally, fuck it, I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna start my own company.
Yeah, I think one for me was pay. Like I was working all these shitty jobs and getting paid like $8 an hour, doing like really crappy restaurant work, which to me I hated. I came home smelling like fucking meat and shit every day. It was disgusting. Um, and I was always somewhat, I think, of an entrepreneur in my mind, but it didn't really kick in until I actually started making sales and realizing what money actually equated to, and how much you can do. Like you as an entrepreneur, you can go out and you can make $500 a day or $300 a day. Uh, and then when you're working and you're making, $50 a day, there's a huge difference. There's a gap there, right? Um, so I wanted more of that. I want to be obviously my own boss. I want to have all those nice things that an entrepreneur can have.
So, what advice would you give somebody like if you were to try to help somebody that's in a 9 to 5 right now and they're just wanting, they're like, fuck this, they want to start their own shit. How would they do it? Like, what would you say? Hey, here's what you
Yeah.
do.
I mean, it also depends on what you're doing in your 9 to 5, right? Because there's a lot of people that are working. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people, it's almost like a term that people use, like the 9 to 5. There's a lot of people that are in 9 to 5 that are working for people that are making a lot of money and are super happy, right? So not to doubt those people, turn those people, but I'm talking about more of the 9 to 5 where you're making like $300-400 a week flipping fucking burgers. Like that 9 to 5 sucks, right? Um, so in that case, what I would tell you to do is pick up a fucking hobby. My hobby was computers, then it turned into graphics, then it turned into marketing and website design. Now it's software. It's kind of like just slowly accelerated with everything that's happening in the industry. I would tell you to pick up a hobby and get online and do shit. Use social media as the tool. Social media is the key to anything that you want to do. You can literally go on social media, make an offer, and start selling shit today. Like it's something that you can do right now. I don't think people realize how powerful social media is.
So now you're the CEO of dashclicks, right?
Yeah.
What kind of CEO are you? Like, how do you treat your employees? What do your employees think?
We have an amazing team. I think for us, we look for I would call it like A players, right? And that slowly started building up, I guess, over time. As you accelerate in your business, you're able to hire a better team, better people, and accelerate. We have such an amazing team right now. I couldn't do anything that we do without the team that I have. We have all the way from CFO to COO to lead developers to head of education, Angel, which kills it. Um, all of our production team, which does all, head of Facebook ads, head of Google ads, head of social media, head content writer, and then people working under them as well. So we have an established business. It's been open since 2009. It's a 10-year running machine. That now, as you can see, all the craziness that's happening on the web. Thanks, Gil. With all the craziness that's happening on the web, it's just transformed into a monster for the most part.
Yeah, it's pretty huge. What type of stuff do you guys do for like employee morale and employee bonding and stuff?
Yeah, so one of the cool things that we just recently started doing, we just built our whole education center, which is what we throw Dash Day in. I don't know if you've seen the room with like all the chairs. So we just built that room. So now I'll talk to you about now, then I'll kind of go backwards a little bit. Now what we do is we do a lot of team meetings in that room. We'll order lunch for the entire office. We'll all hang out, watch lunch. We built out a whole lounge with it's like a 70-inch TV with white couches, and there's Netflix, there's Amazon TV, we had a fucking Nintendo Switch, like just a bunch of cool shit where people can just hang out, work and be in like a really inviting space. Also, our location, we're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So if you've ever been to South Florida, it's just a super cool environment anyways. We're in a really busy plaza. So like if you we're on the second floor. If you go downstairs, there's a cafe with like all outdoor seating, and it's like always full. So like anytime you're walking into the office or out of the office, there's always stuff happening and stuff moving and people in action, right? So that definitely helps. And then obviously, working with people's salaries, doing reviews on how their work is and accelerating them within the company too, which is what people want. So I think a lot of things tied in. We do, obviously all the holiday stuff, which every company does, right? Christmas, Thanksgiving, we do all these different group gatherings. We just went to Top 42 a couple weeks ago, which was a local restaurant with the entire team. Everybody got fucking drunk, ate a bunch of food, hang out for like 3-4 hours and just really enjoy the time. So just bonding exercises, honestly, team building, which is educating each other on how to, like the Facebook ads team, working with the Google Ads team on how to better initiate Google Tag Manager as an example, like things like that, where everybody's working and bouncing ideas and learning from each other. I think is really cool. I think that's the environment that we have now, and it's a bunch of like really top level A players in my opinion.
What about hugging? You guys do you type of any hugging?
What was that?
What about hugging? Do you do hugging?
Hugging, we all hug. Every morning I get into the office and it's mandatory that everyone hugs me.
That's tell me about angry Chad. Like what's angry Chad like? If somebody fucks something up real bad, like what's that like? You get angry?
I don't really get angry. I kind of bottle that in and then talk about it normally. You'll never see me like flip out or lash out at anybody. I'm super respectful. So I don't really have those instances. If somebody fucks up, instead of me flipping out and going off on that person, I find out what the actual issue is and try to fix it and make sure it doesn't happen again. That's really all it is. Part of business.
So tell me about Dash Days. I mean, I've seen a couple ads about Dash Days, but what is it?
Dash Day? Yeah, so we actually just held our first Dash Day, which was last Friday, so November 22nd. It was 12 people that flew into our office from all across the world. We had people from UK, from Canada, from Australia, a bunch of people from the US. So literally people from everywhere in the world. There was 12 people. They're all dashclicks users. And they flew down here, and from 8 in the morning all the way till about 7:30 p.m., we were literally teaching them how to run an agency, building their agency with them, setting up their CRM. We did like a whole session where it was like 45 minutes of everyone cold calling. People actually left. I think actually everybody in the room left with leads in their pipeline. So just a super interactive day of people excelling in their agency and actually moving forward and making sure that they have the right structure for their agency as well.
So it's just for agency owners then?
Only agency owners, yeah. Yeah, it won't really benefit anybody else because all we're talking about is how to run an agency and how to scale an agency.
So what made you guys start? Like what was your thought? Like why did you guys start Dash Days?
Yeah, we always wanted to do events. In fact, last year we were going to do an annual conference for like 500 people. And it was too much of a headache to plan something like that massive. We're probably going to end up doing it in 2020, but definitely not this year. We about 4 or 5 months ago, we the office next door to us was a whole like medical spa. They moved out. They went upstairs to the third floor. So we're like, fuck it, let's just take down their office. Let's take their office. So we broke down all the walls and connected the two offices. So now we have one massive office. We took our whole fulfillment team, the guys that are doing like the Facebook ads and all that stuff. We put them on the other side. So it's a whole, literally an office just for our fulfillment team. And then we had just this big empty space in the middle of our office, which a lot of the fulfillment people used to work in. So we're like, oh, what can we do with this? And we're all strategizing, myself, Angel, and Tommy, which you know all of them, strategizing on like what a good thing to do. We're like, okay, you know what? People want to learn how to do an agency. When we do a live webinar, there's usually a couple hundred people live on our webinar watching. And we're like, what if we can get these people to come down instead of like watching us through the screen for 2 hours? We literally sit with them for the whole day. And we do the one thing that everyone's struggling with is actually building the front end of their agency, which is making sure like they know how to get leads, making sure they have prospecting tactics, making sure that they have their CRM set up, sales scripts, like literally everything set up so they can just literally, when they leave here, turn on the car and hit the fucking gas and go. Right? That's what we wanted for them. And everyone left here doing that. So it was really, felt really awesome. We actually have another one that's on December 6th, which is already sold out. We have another one which on December 20th, which I think halfway sold out. So we're going to be doing these every 2 weeks on Friday.
So if I want to start an agency, like if I don't have one but I want to start one, should I come to Dash Day?
Oh yeah, there's a couple people in there. I remember there was one guy in there who didn't know anything about an agency. Like he just said, he just wanted to start an agency. Like while he was there, he literally set up his website, got his CRM going. Like everything was there. And then when he left, he understood everything about an agency life and how to actually run and scale an agency. So whether you have an agency or you want to build an agency, Dash Day is highly recommended for anybody in the space or anybody that wants to be in the space.
So I don't want to stroke your ego or anything like that, but it kind of seems like you're a genius. So dashclicks is a white label ads agency, right?
Yeah.
I get a client, and then I'm just like, yo, Chad, fucking do this shit for this dude, right? So you do all the for the marketing, and then now you got Dash Day, and Dash Day literally just fucking teaches you how to get the guy that I'm just going to give to you, right? So Dash Day will how to get my entire front of my agency up, and even if I don't know how to fulfill on the back end, then I just fucking. So you're saying if I come to Dash Day, at the end of the day, it's like I'll have a full service agency. I don't even have to do anything for the people that are paying me money.
Yeah. So essentially, if you come to Dash Day, you'll have all the training and the education you need to run an agency. You'll have all the tools and softwares you need to run an agency. And you'll have a whole white label fulfillment team that's standing behind you, ready to go when you put in an order. So literally, you have everything that you need without having to do much. Honestly, it's just a front end. Just get some sales in. That's it.
That's why I was said here. It seems like you're a genius because that's pretty smart.
Thanks, man. I'll take that.
Part of running the agency. So I'm curious, man. You said you started your company like 10 years ago, and
Yep.
you were doing graphic design. So I would love to hear a little bit more of your story on
Yeah.
that and why you transitioned into where you're at now.
Yeah. So in 2009, we opened the agency called Social Agency. Was working through the agency probably the first like maybe 3 or 4 years. I was working out of my parents' house, and that was kind of tough. And as I'm working in my parents' house, literally figuring out like all the stages to actually move forward and get out of my parents' house, opened a small office, hired my first employee, and then that kind of kicked off into a full service agency. We ended up with probably about maybe 12 to 15 people when we had our agency. And then we launched dashclicks about October last year. Now we're almost at about 30 people. So kind of almost double the company size in 1 year. And then now it's exciting. Now we come into the office, there's a bunch of people. Everybody's got a mission. It's been a long road for those people that think it's easy. It's definitely not. It's a long journey, and no matter whether you're an agency or a software developer like yourself or a freaking guy that's opening a restaurant, whatever it is that you're doing in business, there's always going to be obstacles. You're always going to have to go through shit, ups and downs, and that's part of fucking being an entrepreneur. So it's either you take it or you don't, and that's where most people fail. It's there's people that just can't take that, so they give up. right? I've been through so much shit in the last 10 years that I can literally swallow anything that comes my way. It doesn't matter, and just run right through it, figure out a solution. Us as entrepreneurs, we figure out like how to cut left quick, how to cut right quick, right? How to like dodge all these things and just keep going. And just like you see the end goal, you just keep running as fast as you can. Doesn't matter what comes your way. So I think what's cool about that is not only am I like that, but the entire team that we have, everybody's on the same page. And we're all literally just dodging through, trying to fix things along the way, making sure that our platform's better, our service is better, or everything that we touch is literally as best as we can make it for the most part.
So before you guys used to just get your own clients and do your own marketing, right? That's what you used to do after kind of like, so you had the graphic design and website creation, and then
Yep.
you're like, okay, you moved into advertising and doing ads, but you were just,
Yeah.
you weren't always a white label service, right?
Yeah, so we started our white label service about 5 years ago, and we started just working with a couple agencies, probably about like a handful of agencies, literally. And we were doing that for about 2 years. And it's funny because when we built dashclicks, we didn't even build dashclicks to be what it was. We built dashclicks as just an internal tool to manage all of our clients within our agency because we were scaling and doing so well. And then right before we launched, I had a team with our developers, and I was like, hey, let's maybe hold off on the launch. Let's try to figure out if we can recode it in a way where everybody can use it. Basically creating a sign up page and a user database and all that cool stuff, right? And then that's what we did, and then we launched it, and then it took off from there. It just started going really well, and everyone shared our vision, our passion, and thankfully we are where we are today.
So I'm curious, how easy or how frustrating was that for you to build a software and launch a software?
Yeah, it's a headache, and you can probably relate. Software itself took probably like 2.5, 3 years to build, something around that time. Um, and now on top of that, we're over a year in it, so probably about 4 years now as we've been developing the whole thing. And it doesn't get any easier because there's a lot of, you know, as you're building, the software gets bigger, right? So a lot of things that happen, bugs, people getting frustrated and fixing things, and this is a regular thing. I think even UI, just in general, we probably went through like 3 or 4 renditions of different UI. I remember when we launched dashclicks. Um, in fact, you want to see the first version of dashclicks? I
Yeah,
don't think anybody's ever seen this. You're gonna laugh. Okay, this was You've been in dashclicks before, right?
I have not actually. I'm not a
You've
part.
never. Okay, cool. Well, regardless, it doesn't look like anything. Let me see if I can pull it up. We can laugh a little bit together. Let's see. Yeah. So, are you familiar with mockups?
For sure.
Yeah. So, I remember creating. I think this is it. Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe it is. And I remember creating. Where is this shit? No, I can't find it. Damn it. I don't know where the hell it is. I'll have to find it. I'll send you a screenshot of it later. But it was horrific. It was like a sidebar with like 5 links. And we were like, I remember when we developed it, we're like, let's make this the easiest thing possible. Just want 5 links and just 5 places where you can click and do nothing else. That's it. And now there's hundreds of different pages, massive amounts of UI. We hired a UI guy just to go in there and redesign the whole platform and redo the whole thing, and we did that 3 times already. And now we're on the 3rd version of the UI, and we're probably going to be working on a 4th version, maybe in the upcoming in 2020, just to make it even nicer. So it's just constant changes, making things look nicer, look prettier, making the user experience better, less clicks, more fun.
It is a monster, right? Dealing with software. People think it's easy, but it's not. Hey, Ricky wants to know if you can basically break down what dashclicks is all about.
Yeah, so I think there's 3. Let me actually close the door. So dashclicks is pretty much three things that we're known for and that we pride ourselves on. One is our software, which is our software platform and our tools that we have, which basically helps agency owners, frees them up from like the everyday grind, which is pretty much our tagline. So you can use our software to help you basically go out and get more clients, prospecting tools, things like that. Second thing is our actual white label fulfillment. So if you're an agency owner and you're going out and you're selling Facebook ads or website design or Google ads or whatever it is, you don't have to actually fulfill the work and do it on your own anymore. You can literally just go right into our platform and order services for your clients, and the whole thing's white labeled. And then the third thing is our education, like things like Dash Day, Dash University, and a bunch of other coaching programs that we have that actually helps you go out and start and build and scale an agency, right? No matter where you are in the stage of your agency, whether you're a beginner, a guy who's got 5 clients or a guy that's got 100 clients, we can service and help you in any of those 3 assets, right? So that's pretty much what dashclicks is, those 3 things.
So I'm assuming you guys do ads on Facebook, YouTube, and Google ads, LinkedIn ads.
Not YouTube ads, but we do Facebook ads. We do Google ads, Instagram, Bing, SEO, content writing, social media posting, directory listings, funnel building, copywriting. Like we do a bunch of services. Pretty much your everyday digital marketing services that you're selling your clients. So we do it.
So what about pricing? Do we know beforehand what the pricing is going to be?
Yeah, we have a whole store. So for anybody that doesn't have a dashclicks account, you can get one totally free. Just go to dashclicks.com. You sign up for a free account. We don't ask you for any credit card or anything. You can go sign up free account, use some of our tools for free. We have free versions of all of our tools. You can check out all of our pricing. So you can go in there and check out all the white label fulfillment pricing. There's an entire store in there that tells you the price and exactly what you're going to get to set expectations properly for your clients. So everything's super organized in there. You can also go in there, highly recommended. Once you log into the platform, on the top right-hand side, there's a red button that says request demo. You can actually schedule a call with our Dash Connect team. They'll jump on a 30-minute Zoom call with you, walk you through the whole platform, answer any of your questions, just full-blown customer service.
Awesome. So basically, I'll know beforehand what I need, what I have to pay you, so I can figure out what my markup's going to be.
Yeah, 100%. And we even do like just a general markup. Like if you're charging, if we're charging $500, you should be charging at least $1,000. You should be charging double what we're charging, if not more than that.
And you guys help me with like the assets on what I can give my client as far as, okay, what's involved in this service? What am I actually going to do for you? Well,
yeah. Like example, for running Facebook ads, we'll do all the copy, we'll do the graphics, we'll do everything like that. But the one thing that we don't do is video, right? Because we can't shoot your own videos, right? But we'll tell you, hey, we think you should shoot a video on this. This is what you should include when you make sure you have a call to action at the end, tell them to click the links, right? Things like that. So we'll actually guide them and help them.
So the only thing that's really stopping somebody from, going out there and starting a successful digital marketing agency is basically going to Dash Day and using dashclicks.
Yeah, I mean, Dash Day is amazing. It's not something that's mandatory, but it's something that definitely helps. I can tell you those 12 people that left here on Friday, their lives are probably changed, hands down. And we also have a YouTube channel where if you just go to YouTube, type in dashclicks. Actually, better yet, you can go to our website. Like here, I'll just share my freaking screen with you. You can go to our website. This is our new website, but let me go to the actual. If you go to dashclicks.com, you can just go to our new website and go to education, go to video blog. And there's literally hundreds of videos in here, webinars, stuff that we've done. Go to webinars, like webinars with a bunch of people. You might see some familiar faces in here, right? Probably over 150 videos in here that you can watch, just free, totally free education. Where you can go in there, watch all those videos, educate yourself, and then obviously once you're ready, then you can go and take action, setting up your free dashclicks account and using our tools, softwares, fulfillment, all that cool stuff.
So do you guys help people with like the sales call at all? Like how to do the sales call to close?
Now, Well, we have videos and trainings on that, but we don't actually jump on the call and like do the sales for the people. No, we don't do that.
So I want to talk about your offers and what people can buy from you. But before I do that, I just want to see, is there any valuable shit that you'd like to provide all these people?
Yeah, honestly, the easiest thing that you can do right now is if you're in the agency space or you want to get into the agency space, the route that you want to take is literally go to dashclicks.com, just get a free account and dabble in there and play around in there. Go to where I just showed you. Go to our website, dashclicks.com. Go to education and click video blog. There's over 150 videos in there. There's no way you're not finding anything that you want to know about. We talk about so many different topics, all the way from sales to project management to how to use our tools. So like literally everything. Amazing webinars that we've done with tons of influencers. Everything is just posted right in there. So you can go in there and do that. And then jump on a call with somebody from our team. Let them also guide you. There's a half-hour free demo call, totally free. You can jump in there, and we'll walk you through the whole platform pretty much. So that's what I would recommend people do who are watching this that are in the agency space. Yeah, any offers, we don't even have any offers. Any offers would literally just be use our shit once you get in if you like it. That's what it is. But everything is free at this point. I got nothing to offer but a completely free dashclicks account. And all of our stuff is free that you can use. And then if you like it, then you can buy the pro versions of it.
So, and that's all at dashclicks.com?
Yep, everything's just good. Dashclicks.com. You can get your free account there and go right in.
And then you got all the free training there where you teach people all sorts of stuff about marketing and stuff.
Yep. Everything's also in the dashboard too, which is cool. So you go right into the dashboard. There's a bunch of free trainings and stuff in there too. But our YouTube channel is pretty packed out. You definitely want to check that out.
So you have a bunch of free shit. Do you have anything that's low ticket, like anything that's just like you have any low ticket offers?
I would say Dash Day, $497 is our offer price. It's going up to $19.97 after the December 20th event. So it's gonna be $2,000 to come. Right now it's $500. So if you want to come to Dash Day, which is an entire day agency workshop, it's 10.5 hours with myself, Angel, Picardo, and 12 agency owners plus our entire team in our Fort Lauderdale office. It's a fucking amazing event. It's $497 if you act now. You just go to join-day.com. Join-day.com. If you go there, you don't even need to put a credit card in. You can once again schedule a call and ask any questions. Just go to join-day.com, schedule a call. That call will be with Angel. He'll answer any questions you have, see if it's a good program for you. If it is, then you can purchase your ticket over the phone with Angel.
And you feed people there, like during the event, you provide lunch and stuff for people?
Yeah, we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like everything. You don't just come with your laptop. You don't need anything else. Come with your laptop and your brain. That's it. Nothing else.
And then I'm assuming there's a paid version of your software that's kind of like your continuity offer?
Yeah. So we have each tool has different options, 97, 197, and 297. So depending on what tools you want to use and what softwares and education, there's so many things that you can buy inside of dashclicks. So my recommendations is everything's actually in the platform. You just go right in. You'll see our fulfillment store with all of our pricing for fulfillment. You can go to each tool. There's a sales page for each tool that shows you the free version versus the paid versions. So everything's literally built out inside of dashclicks. It's in one hub, one ecosystem. You just go right in, and everything's at your fingertips.
And your high ticket would just be basically the white label services? Yeah,
for now. Yeah, white labeling services.
There's no way to buy your time. Is there any way that we can get your time?
We do have a program. We haven't released it yet. We actually just released it on Friday at Dash Day, but we're not releasing it to anybody else right now. It's just the people that are coming to Dash Day. So if you do want our high ticket program and you want more of our undivided attention and more of like a smaller network where we can actually build your agency with you long term, we do offer that, but can't tell you what it is. You got to come to Dash Day and you'll figure it out when you get there.
So, a lot of people in the business space, their whole goal is to like build a company, get acquired, and then do nothing. Is that your vision that you're seeing? Do you see dashclicks as I just want to get this company acquired, or?
No, not by any means. I think I'm not going to compare myself to ClickFunnels, but just like the type of the way that the company's structured, where it's building building the movement of people and doing it bootstrapped and not trying to go the VC route and get funded and get acquired and stuff like that. Like for me, I just want to see how far I can take this massive animal that we built. That's really my goal. I don't see anything in the future of trying to get acquired or anything like that. Not in my mind right now.
And you guys have swag. You have dashclicks swag.
Yeah, you can actually go to our website. We sell dashclicks swag as well. So if you go to our dashclicks site and you hover over the About Us, it's called dashclicks swag. You can click on it. It'll take you to the whole store if you guys want to get like any of our famous marketers mindset t-shirts that you see a bunch of people wearing, sweaters and coffee mugs and towels and a bunch of crazy shit that you can get in there.
Is everything black?
Yeah, everything is actually black.
What do you see in your future? Like, what's next for you? What's the next big thing you want to accomplish?
Honestly, I think now we're at the point where we've built our system, where we've built all the legs that we wanted. Because when we started, it was just software. Or sorry, it was just fulfillment. Goddamn, it's cold. And it was just fulfillment. Then it was software, and then now it's education. So it's those three pillars that we've always wanted. Now that we have those three pillars built, all my main focus is, I don't care about anything else, is just building those three pillars up. That's it. Just building on education, software, and white label fulfillment. That's it for us. That's all we want to be good at.
So just grow, just continue to grow.
Just grow. Yeah. Just kind of like ClickFunnels is doing. They're growing their whole ClickFunnels funnel builder platform, and they don't care about anything else. It's the same approach. We're just, those are our three avenues. We only work with agency owners. We don't work with anybody else. That's it. If you're an agency owner, you want to come into our space, come on in.
So, I mean, ClickFunnels for sure cares about continuing to grow and grow and grow and grow, but they for sure don't care about their core product and making sure it fucking works and shit. Is that how you?
Yeah, ClickFunnels gets buggy and stuff sometimes. I'll agree with you 100%. But I wasn't referring to ClickFunnels as ClickFunnels. I was referring to more of like the company itself, not the actual software for the most part.
So, I mean, do you have some target? Like, do you have some next target? Like, how big do you want to get? Are you trying to get to like?
I think by the end of 2020, we'd want to have a team of at least 100 people. We want to be in a bigger office. We want to have more expansion to our software tools and stuff like that. We want to build our education team bigger to have more people that are going to come in and work with me and Angel, and offer maybe more white label fulfillment services. Throw that in the Rolodex of shit that we offer. So it's those three things, but just making them better. It's just optimizing them and growing them. That's really what it is.
Did you see that new Tesla truck?
I did. The boxy one. Not for me. I like exotic cars. That's not exotic for me. I got a yellow Lamborghini, so that won't fit, and that won't fit in my garage.
So everybody should go to dashclicks.com and they can get started right now for free.
Yeah.
Everything that they need to run an agency.
Everything you need. You don't need anything else but your brain and your hustle. That's it. Everything else you need is in dashclicks.com.
So is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up, Chad?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's any questions, feel free to just drop them here and just tag me in the comments. As always, if you guys want to follow me, I have an Instagram. You just go to @Chad Kodary, follow me on Instagram. Most important thing is just get your Dashclicks account. Go to dashclicks.com, get your free account.
Are you on TikTok? Do you do any TikToking?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Are you on TikTok? Do you do any TikToking?
I just created a TikTok account. I haven't used it at all yet. I think I just solidified the name and just took the name, but I think it's also @Chad Kodary. So there's no content or anything there, but you can follow me on TikTok, I guess, as well.
All right, man. Well, I've really appreciated you coming here. Dashclicks.com is where everybody can go to get all your information and everything that they need, right?
Love it, man. Yeah, that's it. Just go there. Go get it. Go. Get out of here. Everybody go get your accounts. Go.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure. I really appreciate it, man.
You got it, brother. Thanks for having me on, man. Have a good one. Bye.